in this lecture, today we will just discuss on loop. This is a very important topic. So the method of the loop in each language is same. Even you are using Python, Ruby or PHP or C++, C, any language, Java, the method is same. Okay. So what is the meaning of loop? Loop means execute the sequence of statement many times until the stand conditions before false. A loop in C consists of two parts, a body of a loop and control statement. Okay, so in the loop there are two parts, one is body and second is control. So total types of loop are three. The first one is while loop, second is do while loop and third is for loop. So at first we will explain the while loop. The first one is while, then we have written condition, then we have opened the curly bracket, then we have written the statement, then close the statement, then we have written we have closed the semicolon. Okay, so that is the way to write. Now this while loop, we have taken one example. So in this example we have written hash include, this is a header file, we are including stdio.h. Again stdio.h, that is also standard input output. And the second one we have written hash, we are including conio.h. What is the meaning of conio.h? You know that conio.h is a header file, okay, used mostly by MS-DOS compilers to provide console input output. So now some students, they have a query that if this is standard, so why you have used this one? No need to write it. No need to write it if you are not using MS-DOS. There are also many input output, standard input output. The first one is printf and scanf, getC and putC, fopen, fclose and fremove and fflush. I think that you understand. So then we have written int main. This is the main function. We have written int, so we have to return one value. Return is 0. You can also write void. If you will write void main, no need to write this one. Okay, so now your curly bracket, it has open. We have written int n is equal to 1. N is the integer type, that is the data type. N is the integer type and this value is equal to 1. Then we have written while n is less than equal to 10. While n is less than equal to 10. The first time n is equal to 1. So you know that 1 is less than equal to 10. So we will come inside. Then your semicolon, it has open. We have written printf %d n. Then we have closed. So this will be print. So %d means your this n, it is integer type. So it will print your integer. So 1 is integer. So 1 will be print. Then your 1, it will be print. Then n++. N is 1. N++ means n is equal to n plus 1. So it will be 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Next time your n is equal to 2. Then again we will come, it will check while n is less than 10. Yes, because n is equal to 2. 2 is less than 10. Again it will come here. %d print 2. Then print 2. Then again n++. Now n is 3. Then again it will ask n is less than 10. Yes. Then it will print 3. Okay, then it will print 3. Then n++. N++ means n is equal to 4 now. 4 is less than 10. Yes, it will print 4. Then again 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then at last 10. 10 is less than 10. Less than equal to 10. Yes, printf %d 10. It will print 10. Then n++. Now n is 11. Now again it will come here. 11 is less than equal to 10. No. Then it will come outside. Return is equal to 0. Program has been closed. So this is the way to understand this while loop. The method to read your instructions by the help of while loop, do while loop and for loop is same. Okay, now we will explain the do while loop. So whenever you are using do while loop, at first you have to write do, then curly bracket, your curly bracket, it has been opened, statement, you will write statement, then curly bracket, it has been closed, and at last we have written while and expression, and then we have closed this statement. So this is the way to write your code. Okay, if you are using do while loop, at first you have to write do, and at last we have to write while. Here we have used while only here. We have used while only here. Okay, every time your compiler, it is working like this. Okay, why? Because execute the sequence of statement many times until the stated conditions become false. So it will be work continue. So again, has include studio.h, has include conio.h, both are input. This is the standard, this is for MS-DOS input output file. int main, this is the integer type, so you have to write return 0. If you will write void, then no need to write it. int n is equal to 1, same thing, n is the integer type and n is equal to 1. Do, again do, your curly bracket, it has been opened, printf percentage of d 2 into n. So your n is equal to 1, 2 into 1 is equal to 2, 2 will be printf, 2 will be print, n plus plus, n value is equal to 1, n plus plus means n is equal to 2. While and 2 is less than 10. Now it is asking 2 is less than 10, yes, again it will come here. So printf percentage of d 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Okay, so now n plus plus, n is equal to, at first n is equal to 1, then n plus plus, n is equal to 2. Okay, then 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Now n plus plus, n is equal to 3, and n plus plus, n is equal to 3, while 3 is less than 10, yes. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Okay, it will print, then n plus plus, n is equal to 4, so it will be work. Then 2, 4, 6, 8, फिर 10, फिर 12, then it will print 14, then it will print 16, then it will print 18, then at last it will print 20 when n is equal to 10. When n is equal to 10, it will print 20. Okay, so again n plus plus means 11. 11 is less than 10, no, so it will become outside, return 0, your program, it has been closed. Okay, so this is the second program. Now the same program we have written here for the for loop for initial value, then semicolon, condition, semicolon. In here we have written increment c or decrement, okay. So and then you have to write statement, closed the statement. Okay, so has, this is the header file, include studio.h, int main. You have to write this program in your compiler, in your laptop, okay, desktop, everywhere you must write in your compiler, then you must also compile it is working or not. So int main, int n, at first we have written int n, so n is the integer type. For n is equal to 1, n is equal to 1, n is less than 10, n is equal to 1, n is 1 is less than 10, yes, 1 is less than 10, n plus plus. This will be the compiler, it will read at last. At first it will read this one, then it will read this, then it will come inside, printf percentage of d n, so it will print 1. Okay, then it will come n plus plus, means n is equal to 2. Now 2 is less than 10, yes, then it will come here, 2 is less than 10, yes, again printf percentage of d n, n is equal to 2, then n plus plus, then it will come here, n plus plus, n is equal to 3, 3 is less than 10, yes, again print 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9. Now it has print 9, then n plus plus 10, 10 is less than equal to 10, yes, it will print 10, again it will come here, 10, n is equal to 10, n plus plus means it 11, Now n is equal to 11. 11 is less than equal to 10. No. So it will become outside and return 0. Your program, it has been closed. So this is your output for this program, and this is your output for this program, and this is your output for this program. All are same. Okay. Working method is same for while loop, do while loop, and for loop. You have to understand working. But only one thing, they have changed the language. This is the language. Okay. And this is the different language. This is the, you can think also the grammar. The grammar is different. Here the grammar is this, here the grammar is this, and here the grammar is this. So they have changed the grammar, but the method is same for every condition. I think that you understand. Okay. Thank you.